Welcome, brothers and sisters, to Mormon Movie Reviews, where LDS movie lovers belong. I'm your humble host, D-Days, and today is February 12th, 2023. This is episode 79, where we will review Mobsters and Mormons, released in 2005. This has a running time of 93 minutes. It's rated PG, and it's a comedy/indie film. This review works best if you've seen this film before, though that is not required. And a spoiler alert. Your synopsis. In Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, mobster Carmine Beans Pasquale is arrested by the FBI. While he's being interviewed, the FBI agents say that they have enough dirt on him to put him away for good. Carmine agrees to squeal and is placed in the witness protection program along with his wife Gina and son Vincent. They move to Happy Valley, Utah, and assume the identities of George, Linda, and Patrick Chessman. What follows is culture shock both on the local Mormons and the devoutly Catholic Chessmans. Eventually, the mob discovers Carmine's whereabouts and sends two killers after him.
You've used one of these before, haven't you?
Yeah, not to cut wood.
Mark DiCarlo stars and really shines in this film. He's sarcastic, witty, and gives some incredible zingers at the expense of his Utah County LDS neighbors. If you don't mind some cringeworthy humor and enjoy dad jokes, you're going to love his performance. The real challenge for Mobsters and Mormons is whether an entire movie can be based around the juxtaposition of a New Jersey crime family and wholesome Mormons. I'm not sure that director Kurt Hale was able to overcome that challenge. The movie, of course, it relies on stereotypes and a lot of tropes, but somehow makes it work.
Hi, I'm Chris Moore.
These clowns are stealing my stuff. We're your neighbors. We're just here to help.
Oops.
Oh.
I bet the elders quorum never faced that during a move-in before. The local ward bishop and his wife try time and time again to fellowship the Chessmans with predictable, hilarious results.
Addict on her hands and knees. She's looking for things to bring.
Unbelievable. What about that other thing?
Don't worry about that other thing. We're gonna find Carmine and we're gonna kill him.
Kill him twice.
The weakest link in the movie is the romantic subplot between Patrick and Julie. It just never takes hold. This zany comedy comes to a head when Carmine's former associates finally find him, and a predictable chase scene ensues with the FBI trying to save their informant.
FBI, freeze!
After that close call, it's decided that the Chessmans would be better off outside of Zion, so the FBI convinces them to relocate. But the Chessmans love their Mormon neighbors so much that they refuse to go without at least saying goodbye. But after leaving for good, the Chessmans open up a scrapbooking shop as an ode to their brief encounter with members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Mormon missionaries. I tell you what, here, it's on the house.
Oh, thanks.
Where are you guys from?
We're both from Utah.
Oh, really? You know, you look like you haven't had a decent meal in 2 years. How about, come over to the house for dinner?
You're not going to hear any complaints from us.
Yeah, and we're not going to hear any messages either. We're just going to eat.
To start.
Forget about it.
This was the perfect epilogue to the film. Now, if you want to get in touch with me, my email is mormonmoviereviews@gmail.com. Here's your Rotten Tomatoes, 75% on the tomato meter and 76% audience score. In the box office, Mobsters and Mormons brought home about $400,000. It was only open to 32 theaters, and it was only released for a couple of months. The Deseret News reviewed this film, and they said that it was a step up for the filmmakers. They gave it 2.5 stars, and that much of the humor revolves around cultural differences. Now, I really love how the Chessman family never gets baptized at the end of the film. That would have ruined everything. And while this low-budget attempt at juxtapositional satire has a bunch of laugh-out-loud moments, after 90 minutes, this film's one-trick pony, it got a little bit tired. Now, thanks so much for joining me to review this film. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and join us next time for another episode of the Mormon Movie Reviews, where LDS movie lovers belong, where we will review Uncle Ben. So long.